Well, hello. At long last, this is a reading for all the signs for money and career and what you need to know. We are going to be time stamping for all of the signs, and we're going to Aries to Pisces, and we'll probably do a collective at the end, so just double check all your placements and the collective, okay? So with that being said, if you've not subscribed, I invite you to do so. Double check your notifications periodically regardless, because they do get recalibrated, and just check in on me periodically, because sometimes notifications are just not going out and I don't know why. It just is what it is, okay? And y'all, if you want to book a personal reading about money, career, and certainly love, well, you can. You can see all of that information in the description box below this video of how to book a personal reading. I've read for just about everything except health matters, okay? So with that being said, let's go to the Aries gang. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need to know about your coins, your job, your money, your coins and job and money and that sort of thing? All right. So you know what, Aries? Here's what I see. I think you have had some setbacks, okay? I get it. Let's talk about this thing. All right, I think maybe you're kind of unaware of the fact that things are about to turn around, and here's how, okay? Manifestation, law of attraction. Hit my video in my playlist in the Life Preserver called Law of Attraction. That will get you started. You've got to work on your spiritual muscles and your inner courage and know your own value and your worth and what you deserve and beliefs, okay? And how you even frame your manifestation work. It all matters. The thoughts, what you're trying to fit, what you're fearful of, what you're trying to avoid, okay? I think you're growing impatient about something. And I don't know whether you are going to make a job change or it is going to be a change where you are or self-employment turning around. But you know what? The last card I pulled, 10 of Pentacles. Oh boy, is it ever going to turn around, Aries. But you got to do the work that we just talked about, okay? So be patient. Don't worry. Find the place where you need to put your energy in and trust the process. This is the card of divine timing. It is the card of patience. Now, it did come out in the reverse, so I don't know that this is necessarily going to take a long time, but it is important to know this, that if you just find where you're supposed to be directing your energies to earn your money, and that the abundance will come in, point blank, period, in a big way. Okay, this is the culmination of success after a lot of work, long term. Okay, abundance coming in. So I think you just got to be patient. And you have pulled a lot of earth energy, of course, coins, right? And you have pulled Leo for what it is worth. Okay, Aries. So I like that for you. Stick around for the collective. Okay. All right. So let's go to the Taurus game. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you need to know about job, career, money, and that sort of thing, okay? What do you need to know about job, career, and money? Taurus gang, let's take a look. What do we need to know? All right, so you have been up in your head about something, okay? Perhaps you have had some drama on the job, okay? You're growing impatient, but you know what? I like what's coming, and let's just talk about this thing, all right? I think in the past you may have felt like you were bored or complacent or whatever. You may have just been in inner turmoil, or you certainly may have had some drama in the workplace, okay? But, you know, I think if you haven't, you're about to take a break, at least going inside and doing the energy work. I don't necessarily say you're quitting your job. Certainly you could be making, you know, I think you're going to have some options, though, that you may or may not be aware of. You're definitely have options that you can pursue, whether it is where you're working now or where you are, you know, are looking for something else. But I think many of you are about to make a change, and I think you may feel impatient about this thing, but I think some of you I really see you making a change, because this can speak to the ending of a cycle and being ready for the next phase of a journey. And look what comes in, something with overall fulfillment here and happiness after a lot of work. So that's really going to be more, you know, it's going to be more aligned with your passions too, Taurus. I get that too. And as far as zodiac signs, I have pulled water and earth and air and fire. So it could be any zodiac signs that you may be dealing with in your career situation, Taurus gang. So I like that. Stick around for the collective Taurus too, okay? So let's get to the Geminis. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you need to know going into the situation as far as your workplace or the way that you earn your money or money, anything of that nature that may come out relative to your situation? Let's take a look, Gemini. Let's take a look. All right. So, I think you've had some situations where maybe you have dealt with some drama, some things where, you know, you felt maybe even rejected here, where there was some divisiveness possibly. But you know what? I think you're starting to see things turn around, or you're going to. This is the card of self-healing. It's also the card of collaboration, cooperation, and visualizing the ships on the harbor before you actually see them. It is a card of being patient too sometimes, and realizing that the thing is going to turn around exactly when it's supposed to, bring you a lot of happiness and emotional fulfillment. It is going to be more in line with your passion. There is going to be a lot of clarity and truth in your situation going forward, and a lot of long-term happiness. This is about your passion, Gemini, you following your passion. Did I not say that? Okay, did I not say that? You're going to love what you're doing. You're going to fall in love with the next phase of your journey as it turns into financial. And maybe you already do, but I just think, you know, you've had some situations where you dealt with some divisiveness, maybe somebody being argumentative or some drama. Maybe you felt rejection, okay? Maybe you felt like people were treating you in a cold way. But you know what? Your situation is going to turn around. You may have multiple options to consider as far as making changes here too, but I do think that this thing is going to turn around. Whatever you're doing or you're about to do is going to be more in line with your true heart. I think you have in the past not so much been there, okay, and it wasn't your passion. Maybe it wasn't even where you were supposed to be, but some of you Geminis are making a change. And I see that very clearly in this path for some of you. And I'm not telling you to quit your job before you got another one. I don't know. But, you know, in the past, you weren't standing in your power. You weren't really where you were supposed to be. This is the Gemini card, but in the reverse, okay? So I think that's going to turn around for you. You have a lot of water here. You have air and fire, of course, passion. And then you have your own card, Gemini energy. For what it is worth, Gemini. So I like this. And do stick around, Gemini, for the collective, okay? All right, so let's go to the Cancers. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What do you need to know, Cancer? What do you need to know about your job, career, your coins? Let's see what comes out, Cancer gang. Let's see what comes out. All right. Okay, you've got a lot of history where you are. And I think, okay, interesting. All right. So, you know what? I think that you got a lot of history where you are. You've had a lot of fond memories and, you know, a lot of emotional fulfillment. Something is bothering you about the opinions of others, though. And I think you're afraid that something is not going to move forward, okay? And you're worried about manifesting a disaster. All right, be careful because you will manifest what you fear, Cancer. And that is very important in this part of this reading, okay? Just release things that you need to release that are not energetically aligned with you. Sometimes that's just a belief. So you got to go inside to figure out if it's inside you or if you really need to make a career change, okay? But I think you've not felt fulfilled. Maybe you felt like somebody didn't see your value here. But, you know, I think many of you are going to make a change to something where you have a lot more peace and could be at a distance too. And it's about making judgment calls and knowing that outcomes are not set in stone, and making good decisions here, okay? And I see that here with a lot of this, okay? Do not let history alone dictate everything, okay? And, you know, it's kind of interesting because I think you are very well respected, maybe more so than you realize in your situation where you're at, okay? But just don't fear something that's not going to happen. Don't manifest it, okay? Release the worries. And if you're not being taken care of, you know, it's time to hold your boundaries and maybe make whatever changes are needed, either there or, you know, trying to find something else that's more peaceful and more aligned with where you're going and where you will feel more happy, more peaceful, less drama. Okay, that too, okay? I think you're kind of growing tired of some drama too, possibly, some of you. All right, so You've pulled water and earth, and you've pulled air, and what else did you pull? Scorpio and fire. So all the zodiac signs, and Aries for what it is worth, Cancer. Okay, all right, so let's go to the Leo game. Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What do you need to know about money and career and that sort of thing? How you earn your coins. All right, Leo gang, let's see what we need to know. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? All right. Okay. Okay, some of you have really lost hope in a situation. Point blank, period. You're really done with the drama. You're done fighting for something. There was a lot of divisiveness and a lot of arguing here. And I think you lost interest and lost passion in something. And maybe felt like you were dealing with immaturity and got tired of the devilish, the foolishness, and completing a cycle. And I think you're pondering your options. Well, guess what? I see you taking a leap of faith, going another direction and following your heart and finding your true passion, Leo, where it's going to make you, it's going to be something you fall in love with, point blank, period, to the tips of your toes, and it is going to be fulfilling in every way, not just financially. And this is an intuitive leap of faith, okay? And I think you're completing a cycle. Now, I don't know if you're going to stay where you are necessarily, if you're working, or, you know, but many of you, I see it changing. I'm not telling you to quit your job before you have one. I'm just saying, you know, for many of you, for a lot of you, you're not exactly feeling like this is where your passion really lies, okay? Like, maybe I'm in the wrong place. Go inside and make good decisions, and use your intuition by doing the energy work that I often talk about, okay, Leo? And you have pulled Gemini and Capricorn, you've pulled air, fire, you've pulled Aquarius, and water, and Aries, okay, for what it is worth. So let's go to the Virgo game. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What do you need to know, Virgo, about your career and the way that you earn your money and your coins in general, Virgo? What do you need to know? What do you need to know, Virgo gang? What do you need to know? Let's take a look, Virgos. Let's take a look. All right, you got that tower in the reverse on the bottom. Let's see what we can find out. Maybe that has something to do with this, and maybe not. Maybe not. Ooh, Virgo. Okay, let's talk about this thing. Kind of interesting. I think there's a situation in the past that you didn't feel like you were treated fairly financially, or maybe you had a financial setback, whatever the case may be. But you know what? I think you made a change in where you are that gave you a youthful outlook. Definitely messenger, new something new coming in. Pages are messengers. This is coins all day long, okay? And it is earth energy, interestingly, you being an earth sign, but it's all about coins too, okay? And it is whatever your changes that you have made or are making is your true passion. You're divinely guided. It is long-term happiness, and you're following your passion, wanting to be exactly where you want to be, and it is what you love. And guess what? By doing what you absolutely love to the tip of your toes is going to give you long-term abundance in emotional and material ways. I can't make this up, Virgo. This one is beautiful. Beautiful. Again, it's your passion, it's divinely guided, and it's what you love. And it's going to pay off in the long run after a lot of work in every area, okay? It is what it is. You have pulled Gemini and Taurus, Earth, and Water, okay? So there you go, Virgo. Pretty nice reading. Stick around for the collective, okay? Let's go along to the Libra game. Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What do you need to know about your coins, Libra? Maybe your job, how you earn your money, just money in general. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? What do we need to know, Libra gang? What do we need to know? Well, you may have options. Yep. Some of you are pondering some options here, point blank, period. Okay? All right, you're going to make a change, many of you. All right, so let's talk about this thing. You know, here's what I think I see. All right, first of all, you've been working on yourself a lot, doing a lot of healing. You may be or may be about to make a change to something at a distance, or maybe somebody was acting distant, or maybe you were at a distance before and whatever you did. But you've been working on manifestation. This is the card of seeing the ships coming in before they actually show up on the harbor. Visualization, manifestation, collaboration, okay? Self-healing, pondering options, looking at other options perhaps. Why? Because you see your value, okay? And you're done being blamed for things you didn't do, okay? And you're done with drama, and you're making a judgment call. And you realize that outcomes, while outcomes are not set in stone, many of you are making a change and walking away from something. You're done fighting for something. You're definitely done fighting for something. You want something that is more honest to what your passion is, that will value you for what you actually do bring to the table. All right, and you are going to see some success here, okay? Point blank period. I like this a lot, okay, Libra gang? And let me give you the zodiac signs associated with this. You have air, you have water and earth and fire. There you go. So I think you're moving towards something that is more in line with your passions, Libra. So I like that for you. I think many of you are going to be making a change, either within your own organization, going to self-employment, or just making some kind of career change. And I'm not telling anyone to quit their job. That is something I can't tell you to do. But I can tell you that whatever you're going to do is going to be more in line with your passion. Okay? So with that being said, let's go along to the Scorpios. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you need to know, Scorpio, about the way that you earn your coins? What do you need to know about the way that you earn your money, your job, money in general? What do we need to know, Scorpio gang? What do we need to know, Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's take a look, Scorpio. What do you need to know? Well, you got a victory card coming in here. You got a victory. Triumph over adversity. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. All right. So here's the thing. All right. You know, I think you have been in love with what you've done, and you have felt a lot of clarity recently, or you're about to. I think you're going to have something with equal give and take that you're working on or coming into. I don't know whether you're making a change or not, okay? But take what resonates there. A lot of honesty, clarity, perhaps a new opportunity coming at you out of nowhere. It is an intuitively led thing, okay? And I think you're going to love it, okay? I think you're done with the drama, okay? I think you're moving towards something a lot more peaceful, honest, and a lot of synergy where you're going to, a lot of collaboration. It's going to be a complementary thing. It may come in slowly. You may have multiple options here too, but make a good decision here, okay? It is going to take you from feeling like you have to hold on to your money to where you're more about understanding manifestation, law of attraction, and visualization of the ships coming in before they do. This is the card of self-healing, collaboration, cohesiveness, working together, seeing some progress, working on things. So you're going to come into a place that's a lot more peaceful, either in your own place where you're at, or you make a change, okay? Some of you have multiple options that you are considering. Some of you, it's going to happen where you are. So take what resonates, but you're going to love it. Yep, you are, okay? You're going to feel very passionate about it, okay? And I see that for you too, okay? Scorpio. So let me give you the zodiac signs. You pulled your card, okay? Scorpio energy. So definitely about seeing your value, standing in your own power. You have pulled also water, earth, and air, and fire, okay? So I like this a lot. I think things are going to turn around for you, Scorpio. Stick around for the collective too, or go ahead and check the collective, I guess I should say, because this is not a live reading, okay? But anyway, so with that being said, let's go to the Sagittarius gang. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What do you need to know about money, your job, career? Let's take a look, Saggy. Let's take a look at what we can find out for you. Let's take a look, Sagittarius. Let's take a look. Some of you may be self-employed. We had that Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, too. It's the card of self-employment, okay? All right. Well, look at you. Look at you. Okay. All right. So, I think you've been in a situation where you're overwhelmed, perhaps, and you are starting to look at what your options are. You want something that's lasting, and I think you're headed there. You want something that's peaceful, that is more aligned with, it's not going to feel like work. Why? Because it's your passion. It's where you're supposed to be. And I think you're kind of having this moment of like, okay, I want something that is going to be long-term happiness and success and overall fulfillment of where I'm supposed to be, where there is no uncertainty, where I don't feel like I'm in the dark, where I feel like I'm honestly in my passion, where, I'm doing regular energy work, I'm following my intuition, I'm done with the drama associated with where I am. Some of you are really going to be making a change, point blank, period, okay? You're really pondering your options, a little bit overwhelmed right now. That's okay. Just don't stay in that energy of being overwhelmed, okay? Just take things, look at it, decide what you need to do, and meditate to find the answers, okay? And make good decisions with the Lover's card and follow your passion. That's where the money is. Yes. If whatever you're doing, you would do for free, that's your passion. That will tell you where your heart's true home really, really is, okay? And you have pulled Scorpio, Pisces, fire, water, and air, and Gemini, okay, for what it is worth, okay? So let's go to the Capricorns. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you need to know, Cappy, about your money, about your career, your job, your money? What do you need to know, Capricorn? I'm a Cap Moon, and we often get accused of being overly focused on money, but we're not that. No, we got huge hearts. People just don't know, right? Sometimes we don't always let people know, too, right? All right, so Capricorn, what do we need to know about our money? Let's take a look, all right? Let's take a look. All right, Capricorn, something's making you impatient. Ooh, something's making you impatient. What is it? What is it? Okay. All right, so let's talk about this thing. All right, so this is the thing. I think you feel impatient. And I think what it is I think you're worried about your money turning around. Well, guess what? Speedy action or communication after a delay that is divinely guided coming in. Don't be impatient. Trust the process, okay? Don't worry about other people's opinions. If people are acting emotionally closed off or this is not your passion, then perhaps it is you making a change, okay? I can't speak to that. I don't necessarily see a change, but I do see you doing something that is more aligned with what you're supposed to be doing in your own heart, and you kind of know that. And it will take you from here to here, okay? And there is going to be a lot of clarity in this thing, a lot of honesty with yourself about where you're supposed to be. The advice in the Eight of Wands, take a look at what you're doing that is working and what is not working and make whatever changes are necessary. Only you know what that is. Sometimes it's a change in mindset. Sometimes it's a change in scenery, okay? So you have to be the one to do the work to figure out what that is, okay? But you know what, Capricorn? It is going to turn around, okay? You pulled the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I think some of you experienced a loss in the past. This is a turnaround for you. I like it. And it's going to be honest, you being honest with yourself about where your true passions lie, okay? And what you're really going to love with all your heart, okay? So we have pulled Sagittarius and Taurus and Pisces. We have pulled Earth, Fire, and Water. For what it is worth, Capricorn. For what it is worth, okay? All right, so stick around, Capricorns, for the collective, okay? So let's go to the Aquarius game. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need to know about the way you're earning your money, Aquarius? Or your money in general, your job, your career? What do we need to know, Aquarius gang? What do we need to know? Let's take a look. Well, you're bossing up. People are starting to notice you. Yep, you're working real hard and people are starting to see. People are starting to recognize, oh yeah, okay. Many of you Aquarius folks are self-employed, point blank, period. All right, so let's see this. All right, I think many of you are growing impatient in a situation for it to turn around, but yet you're becoming a master of manifestation. You're stepping into some pretty powerful energy as far as being able to manifest. And I think it's because you're doing energy work, okay? Just, trust the process on this thing and don't be impatient, because sometimes we will have to stay there longer just to learn to be patient. And I don't want to see that happen to you. All right, the card of hope and healing and optimism and better days ahead. And this is your card. This is the Aquarius card. And it is you standing in your own power, following your passion, following your heart by doing the energy work to find out what your passion really is. And for many of you, it is going to lead to great abundance. Some of you are going to make a change towards self-employment. Some of you already have. Some of you maybe not, but it's going to turn the money around, and you're going to know that you're divinely guided, and it is exactly where you're supposed to be. Why? Because you stood in your own power. You worked on your manifestation abilities. Okay, you worked on those subconscious beliefs, and you probably listened to a lot of law of attraction stuff, including, not the least of which was Auntie Karen's, that's in her, life preserver playlist. Okay, but because of this, okay, you have really become a master, or will become a master of manifestation, and you have pulled Sagittarius energy, you have pulled Gemini energy and Aquarius, you have pulled Taurus. A lot of major arcanas, big energetic shifts for you, Aquarius, too, okay? And you have pulled fire and earth and the minor arcana, okay? All right, so with that being said, let's go to the Pisces game. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you need to know about your money, your career, your job? What do we find out about it, Aquarius? Pisces. Well, isn't this interesting? Isn't this interesting? Okay. All right. So interesting here. All right. So here again, I think in the current situation, you have dealt with some drama, some in and out energy, some uncertainty. I think you may have felt like it was exactly what you wanted, and then you got there and you realized no. Okay. So now, a lot of you go inside and do some work. Whether you make a change or not, I can't speak to. But this is the completion of a tough cycle after a delay, okay? Speedy action after a delay. And whether this is you moving or making a change, or staying where you are, it is going to turn around when you least expect it, whether it is a new opportunity or where you are, okay? Maybe you get a promotion, maybe things turn around suddenly. But there's a lot of resilience with whatever it is that you're going to do. Ability to turn negatives into positive. A lot of ability to turn tough situations into things that actually give you spiritual muscle here. And it's going to be about your passion. It's going to be like a new lease on life, okay? And a lot of youthfulness, a lot of fun. Again, it's going to be something that gives you emotional fulfillment as well, okay? And I have water here, and earth, and air, and fire for the Pisces game. So now, let's read for all of the signs. Everyone, what do we need to know? All of the signs. Everyone, let's take a look at all of the signs. Let's take a look, all the signs. Let's take a look. What else do we need to know, everyone? Let's take a look. All right, well, many of you are really, really feeling overburdened and really worried about something, okay? And I think some of you had a setback in your career or finances or whatever, probably pursuing something that wasn't worth your time. It left you right here. You may still be here, heartbroken, feeling really, really like, oh my God, sleepless nights. What am I going to do? But guess what? This was the last card I pulled. Overall happiness and abundance in every area. Why? Because, as I said, in many of the individual signs, you're following your passion. So it's going to be something that you not only fall in love with, but you prosper from. That's where you're going to be fulfilled, is by doing the thing that you would do for free. I promise you, that is going to make you rich inside. And you'll be fine on the outside too. Trust and believe. Yours truly is walking, talking proof of this very thing. This very timeline is my own story. If I can do it, so can you. Leo energy, air, and water for what it is worth, okay? Let's pull from the Law of Attraction Oracle deck. And if you've not subscribed, I hope you will. And of course, if you want to book a personal reading about money or love, career, family, whatever, anything but health, see the description box below, okay? And I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. And trust and believe, that's going to help you manifest money too, okay? I am kind and loving towards others while creating clear boundaries that protect my feelings and emotions. As soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, right, attitude of gratitude, I redirect my power closer towards what I want. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. This is all tied in, y'all. All tied in, okay? And so let's see if we can get anything else. Believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming, yet, even when I can't yet see the result. Okay, it's about visualization. Believing and walking in it before you actually have it. Feeling good will bring me far more than whatever I thought I needed. Yes, sir, and yes, ma'am, all day long. Wanting more for others puts me in an energy of abundance for myself. Oh yes, trust and believe that to be true. So I hope this has helped everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Always a pleasure to read for you guys, and very humbling that you guys take your time that you could be doing anything else and you spend that opportunity and give up an opportunity cost to spend time with yours truly. Thank you so much, and many, many blessings to everyone.